This is actually recording my voice. All right, so let's check this out. We're going to be doing a selective color today. So I have this image, super vibrant colors. This is going to be a requirement for your unusual perspectives. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to make this black and white, but we're going to have selective color showing through. Okay. So I'm going to show you multiple ways how to do this. But the first thing, we're going to turn this entire thing black and white, but we're going to have it be its own separate layer as well. Okay. So let's go to layer up at the top menu. We're going to do new layer, new adjustment layer. Okay. And we're going to click black and white. All right. Here is the big thing. You have to make sure that you check this box off right here. Use previous layer to clipping mask. Okay. Use previous layer to clipping mask. What that does is it attaches black and white just to this layer right here. So if you have multiple layers, it's just going to attach it straight to this. Okay. Now, like other masks, I'm gonna go ahead and hide that. Like other masks, we have this little black, this little white box right here. Okay. To make things revealed, we have to paint black into it, a black brush into it to make our color be revealed. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to take our brush. Right now I have a fancy brush selected, so I want to make sure that I go back to my general brushes up here. And I'm just going to do a hard round. Okay, I'm going to show you multiple ways how to do this as well, but this is one way. All right, so I've got hard round. Make sure my hardness is all the way 100% because I don't want a blurry edge. Okay. Now, if I hit my left bracket next to the P as in Papa on my keyboard, it will decrease my brush size. And then Command plus, I can zoom in. Okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this avocado toast concoction thing in color. Okay, so I'm going to take my black brush and I'm going to paint the color back into it. So I'm going to slowly, carefully do my outline of this. Okay, I'm gonna, for time's sake, I'm gonna try and speed this up. You're going to make sure you take your time on this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and increase the brush size and get the rest of the middle here. All right, so now when I zoom out, or Command 0, I have my selective color. I've got my avocado toast in color. Everything else is in black and white. That brings an emphasis to this part of the shot. Okay. So that is one way of doing it. Okay. Another way I can do this is I can press Command Z, get rid of that. I can take my selection tools. Okay. If I take my selection tools, I could do object selection. I could just click and drag around my little toast here. Boom, it selected it. Perfect. Okay? Did my selection absolutely perfect. Now what I can do is I can swap my black to my background, and I can do what's called background fill. Okay? If I press Command Delete on my keyboard, it will fill this selection with my background, and my background being black. And boom, now I've got my color perfectly added. So I did that with the object selection, right? I could also do that with any of my other selection tools as well. I could do Magic Wand. Magic Wand would not work very well with this. But if I wanted, this is one thing you could do. If I wanted to get everything in color but the background, I could select my background, make sure layer 0 selected. I could select my background, right? Right click, select inverse, and then it selects all the items. Then I go back to my mask. See, I'm going back and forth. I select layer 0. Now I go back to my mask. Then I press Command Delete. Now everything is in color except my background. Okay. Obviously, in some spots, it's messed up a little bit. I could go in and I could clean that up just with my brush tool. Okay. I could just paint this back in and it's good to go. Okay. But that's how you would do that with selection tools and Command Delete, making sure that your black is in your background. Okay. And if I needed to like fix anything up, like some of the edges right here really bad, what I could do is I could take a white brush and I could fix that up. Like if I wanted to make this black and white and just keep the tomatoes and the lemon and stuff in color, I could do that. Okay, so that is selective color. That is what we're gonna learn today. This is your reference video that you can go back to. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this today.